Jesus. How unfair is it? And I know my spoonie buddies will agree with me when I say this, but how unfair is it that we don't drink and yet we always feel like we have a constant hangover? My sister has Asperger's and she's very matter of fact when it comes to telling you if you look like crap. And she likes to tell me that my nose, the pores on my nose look like a crumpet. So I have this product that fills them in like I'm plastering a wall or something. That doing it for you? Yeah, that nice? Yeah, great. Wake Me Up Foundation. Sounds about right. I just wanted to quilm thickly. Hello brain fog, good morning. I just wanted to film quickly while I was doing my makeup, just to catch up on things that have gone on over the past, few days. So the last video that I put up was about depression, and I was in the middle of a really bad depressive episode. I'm still pretty much there now, but I think I'm coming out of it. And I'm starting to wonder if a lot of it is actually just a flare-up of my autoimmune disease. So I've got an appointment with my doctor on Tuesday, like a medication review. So I think I'm going to talk to him then about how I've been the past week, and I still feel like absolute crap, but I really wanted to keep filming and stick with it because it's something that's gotten to be quite important to me. Thank you to all you guys who watch my videos and subscribe and everything. I'm sorry my brain's really not working today. I also wanted to say thank you to all you guys that are being really supportive and stuff on Twitter when I'm not in a very great place, and I know I can be very negative, and you're all just so wonderful for always being there. Yeah, it's not normal to wake up and then immediately need to go back to bed. And now that I'm sort of starting to come out of the depression, like I said, I am wondering if part of how I'm feeling is because of my autoimmune disease just making me tired, or is it the depression making me tired? I don't know. Luke is coming upstairs to find out why the hell I'm talking to myself. Wait for it. Jones, what are you doing? You alright? I still don't understand what this brush is for. Tickling.
Sophie told you it's for like baking.
Baking? That just sounds like getting high.
Suppose you could get high with it. You could use it as a pokey.
As a what?
Yeah, poke down the end of your spliffs.
What? I've lived a sheltered life. I'm not the only one in this house that's bonkers eating into himself. The struggles of having dyspraxia and trying to do your makeup. I just went to draw my eyebrow like up here. I've had people say, like people with dyspraxia who watch my videos say, how do you even do makeup? Many years ago, this used to be all I would do with my spare time. Just mess around with makeup. And it took me a long time to figure it out. But once I did, it was worth it. But I still ruin it a lot of the time anyway, especially with like winged liner. I'm lying on the floor because everything is pain. Hello. Hello there. You can't blimmin' well see, can you? She's just eaten some lunch. Haven't you? Yes, quite. Are you going to lie on the floor with me? Yeah, very nice. Very nice. If you think I'm abusing her because I don't cut the hair on her face, it's because I'm growing her hair out so I can tie it up and abuse her that way. I'm sore again.
Sure.
Yeah.
I've done quite a bit today, so.
What have I done today?
You went out for the first time in a week.
I went out for the first time in a week today and bought another sofa
£70.
for £70.
Cheapest sofa you'll ever buy.
Cheapest sofa you'll ever buy. Unless you pick it up off the street.
True.
I don't recommend this. It's probably got a cat stuck in it. If there's anything that I've learnt from my 3 years working in a veterinary practice, there's always, always, always a free cat with a free sofa because they like to hide inside. I'm in a bit of a weird mood because I just had a video chat with my dad who lives in Australia, and I haven't seen him in almost 10 years now. I last saw him when I was, I can't remember if I was just about to turn 14 or if I was 14. And how old am I now? 23. 24 this, I'm 24 this year. And also, I had a chat with my stepmom as well, so my dad and stepmom, and I got to see my dog, Mocha, who is now nearly 12, and we got him when he was a pup for my 13th birthday. So it was mad seeing him, and he looks all old now, he's all grey. It made me quite emotional. But you're right there. Sort your ear out. Yeah, it made me quite emotional. My brain's doing that thing where it's not really processing what's just happened. I know what's just happened is a massive thing, but my brain's not having it. It was actually really lovely to talk to him. Oh, I hate it when you go around my ears, tickly. Don't mind you sucking on my toes, but not my ear. Or my eyeball. No, or my eyeball. You eat sprats. You threw up this morning. Okay, we good? Thanks. I forgot what I was saying now. Rude Shih Tzu. So it was really weird having a chat with them because they were off on their boat for the weekend in a lovely exotic place. And here we are, me and the small dog in Wiltshire. They were showing off their fancy boat. Hello, sweetie. My dog is so sweet. She actually doesn't give a crap about anything as long as she's with you. She's lush. I can't really remember what I've already spoken about in this vlog, so I'm probably just going over the same stuff over and over again. This poor puppy is really not very happy today. Look at her now. Baby girl. Baby girl. Huh? Is she poorly sick? Let me show you something in my bullet journal which I think would be a really good idea for other people. If you have BPD or mood swings or bipolar or anything like that, I've come up with this page in my bullet journal where I'm tracking my emotions at set times in the day. So let me show you it. I'm making it kind of my mission for June to really make sure, even though I'm feeling crap a lot of the time, just make sure I'm writing down how I'm feeling all the time so we can work out if there's any patterns and any triggers. So this is my habit tracker for June. I obviously haven't added today's stuff on there. I've got things on here like whether I brushed my teeth, whether I showered, got dressed, did my skincare, made the bed, took my meds, got out of bed, whether I went outside and walked the dog, if I ate healthy, if I was hydrated enough, if I journaled, if I blogged, filmed, and if I spent any money, because we're wanting to save up lots of money. So that's my habit tracker. This is my sleep log, which I showed you me getting ready a few vlogs ago, I think, one evening, and obviously it makes a lot more sense now that it's all put together. So I just highlight the hours that I've slept. So obviously these chunks of time are when I have my night's sleep, and I do also put naps on there. I should probably put naps on there a different colour, but as you can see, my sleep at the moment is pretty much all over the place. If anyone's got like BPD or bipolar or any sort of you know, illness that affects their moods, if you have mood swings, or if you just want to monitor your moods because you're a bit worried about them at the moment, I think this is a really good idea. I've seen mood logs about on Pinterest and stuff where they log how they feel each day, but obviously when you've got a disorder that changes how you feel throughout the day, I think it's more useful to have all the different feelings you feel. So obviously I've got 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, this should be 3 o'clock. So I need to change that. 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Don't you hate it when stuff like this happens? Arrgh. So as you can see, at each time I just log what moods I feel. Whereas a normal journal, like a traditional journal where you'll just sit down and write about your feelings and stuff, I think those are great too, and I do have some of those too, which I'll probably show you in another video. But I also think it's useful with bullet journals, especially because they show you precise information, so it's very easy to see if one thing's affecting another thing, if that makes sense. So like, I can have a look on my habit tracker and see if I've not done a certain thing on a certain day, if that changes my mood a certain way, or if I don't get the best sleep, how that affects my moods and just things like that. So I think it will be helpful for me, and I think it will also be helpful for the mental health team. So when I see my CPN and psychiatrist, I'll take this with me. I'll probably take it with me when I see my GP as well. I think I'm going to leave it there for today. I don't really want to do a massive vlog today because I don't want to overdo it, because obviously the past week I've not gotten out of bed really. So I went outside for the first time in about a week today, which was great. And I didn't even feel anxious, probably because I was off my tits on diazepam, prescribed diazepam. Hopefully this good mood is going to carry on and I'll have a bit more energy from now on so I can get back to filming. Stay safe, guys. Bye.